We're going to have to listen because I write in shorthand. Are you seriously interested in losing weight? And here's the importance of that. You need to find out if they're interested or not. Quick. You know, maybe somebody saw the buttons on TV or something like that. Now all of a sudden they're just kind of interested in talking to you about the button and see what you're going to say. And, you know, you're really trying your best. You're laying your best sales pitch on them. You're telling them about all the nutrients and the micronutrients and the, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And you're really trying your best. And they're just sitting there trying to waste the time of day with you. You see what I'm saying? You need to ask them, are they serious? You know, you guys and you girls are getting so good looking from the products. Maybe they're just trying to, you know, make some idle conversation to get some, you know, some footsie going and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you need to say, are you seriously interested in losing weight? Now, if they say no, ask them, what are they seriously interested in doing? I can see you girls have had this problem before, right? Okay, so get it down to where it's serious. Second one is, how much weight would you like to lose? How much weight would you like to lose? Third one is, what type of diets have you tried before? What type of diets have you tried before? Fourth one is, why didn't they work? Fifth one is, we have a product you can lose up to 29 excess pounds per month on. We have a product you can lose up to 29 excess pounds per month on. Plus, gives you the nutrition that you need. Plus, gives you the nutrition that you need. 7 is, go back to question number 4. Now, as I'm explaining this, I want to explain it to you in a proper fashion, because some of you are going to have the tendency to think that there's more to be said than what I'm going to say. And I promise you, by the time I get done, you're going to think that there's not a whole lot more you need to say. But this little pitch here will help you with all 3 situations. Someone who wants to lose, maybe maintain, or just wants better health, or to lose. For instance, someone says, how? So are you seriously interested in losing weight? They say, yeah, I'm seriously interested. How much weight would you like to lose? Oh, about 25 pounds. What type of diets have you tried before? Well, I just tried starving myself to death. Well, why didn't it work? I was always starving all the time. Okay? They say, well, we have a product you can lose up to 29 excess pounds a month on. Plus, it gives you all the nutrition that you need. And the greatest thing about our product is you're not starving and you get to eat. You see what we're saying? So whatever their objection is, you handle it. Another one could be this. How? Are you seriously interested in losing weight? No, I'm not seriously interested. Well, what are you seriously interested in? I say, I'm interested in gaining weight. So, well, how much weight are you interested in gaining? Oh, about 25 pounds. What type of things have you tried to gain weight on before? Well, I tried the Joe Tweeter program. Okay? Well, well, why didn't it work? Well, I had to stick this little thing on the knob, and I pulled it like this, and it flew off the knob, hit me in the head, I got a concussion. Okay? Say, well, the greatest thing about our product is we have a product you can effectively gain weight on, plus it gives you the nutrients that you need, and the greatest thing is you don't have to pull this thing on the knob like that, fly off the handle, hit you in the head, get a concussion. Okay? So it can cover that one. It can cover this. Somebody wants better nutrition. So are you seriously interested in, they say, how? Are you seriously interested? They say, no. What are you seriously interested in? They say, I'm interested in getting on a good nutrition program. Well, you wouldn't say, how nutritional would you like to get? You'd have to, of course, unless you're here in California, you might say, oh, about 97% worse. You know. Or if you were up in San Jose area, 98%, you know. Okay, but you'd have to skip this one here. You'd say, well, what type of nutritional products have you tried before? Well, I tried Nutrilite. Well, why didn't it work? Well, to be honest with you, I just really didn't feel that different when I tried the product. Well, we have a product that will give you all the proper nutrition, and the greatest thing about our product is you really do feel different when you're on it. You see what we're saying? So we'll handle every single situation that you come across out there in the field. Now, what we've done here is we've covered what you say when someone says how. Then you go into the product portion. Here's what you say about the products. This here is formula number 1. This here is formula number 2. This one here is formula number 3. $5 who gets the next one. And formula number 4, it is right. This one here is cellulose. We're not going to go through everything. Let's just stick with this. This one here is herbal aloe. Makes everything I just showed you work faster. This is formula number 1, formula number 2, formula number 3, formula number 4. This one's cellulose. This is herbal aloe. Makes everything I just showed you work faster. Now, number 1, could that person really derive much from that presentation? Did they know about the amino acid content in there? No. Did they know that there was herbs in there? You see, did we talk about the fatty acids and stuff like that in Formula 4? Did we talk about vitamin A content? You see, the majority of the objections that you guys come up against are things that you specifically bring up yourself by saying more about the product that's intended to say. Listen, you want to lose weight? 1, 2, 3, 4, cellulose herbal aloe makes everything work faster. You guys are bringing up objections yourself by saying extra things about the product. And I know it's going to happen. Some of you here in the room are going to, because of you've gotten some new information today, you've heard the products a little bit differently today, you certainly got some new information from Dr. Katzen here today, you've got this new profound knowledge here, you got some questions answered that you felt that were, you know, because of the Senate hearing or because of this article or because of that article, you got some new information now and you're just ready to go out and talk to the next person. And now someone comes up to you and they say, how do you lose weight? And you say, I'm glad you asked. You know, I just happened to recently attain an 8-hour seminar where Mark Hughes himself, the founder of Herbalife, was present. And he talked to us about the proper amount of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals, all the essential oils that the body needs. And we also found out from Dr. Katzen that when you're burning up your fat, you want to be very careful because you get xenobiotic, biotic, insufficient, toxic poisoning. And some of these things will be going through the blood and be coming out in these different poisons. And we also found out from Mr. Hughes that some of the hamburgers we've been eating have concrete filled in them. And therefore, when you get onto the product, you may be detoxifying and you want to make certain that you drink extra herbal aloe because you may get a little bit of nausea, a little bit of constipation, or a little bit of headaches. Let me clue you in. You're not going to get nauseated and constipation. Just listen to you. All right? And you don't need to be adding all this other ramadula into the product. It's not necessary because you're going to give them things that they can draw on, which I'll tell you about here in a few minutes. Now, so you memorize these things here. This is what you say about the products. Now, I got to just explain a few things to you here because you guys are really putting in some extra stuff in your pitch that is definitely not necessary. You think that we've had a little problem here with the media. You also think that we've got a little problem here with the Senate, and you think it needs to be explained to people. You think that we've got this problem with the Attorney General. It needs to be explained to people. Here's what you need to understand first. An objection is an objection, regardless of what it is. Write that down. An objection is an objection. And if you focus on that objection for any amount of seconds, you are losing. I'll give you a very good example. In the beginning of the company, we got the objection, what do you mean about these herbs? That sounds extremely don't you remember the old distributors? You started trying to talk about herbs to people 5 years ago. I mean, it was like talking about witchcraftery 5 years. What do you mean cleanse the system? What's that supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? We came up with objections back in the beginning. If you started talking about the herbs and stuff like that, they thought you were out of your mind. And they were hesitant about using the herbs because they didn't know about them, and they thought that the herbs might possibly do what? Harm them. Okay? We had that objection in the beginning that we had to overcome. I'll tell you something else. These articles that have been floating around about vitamin A and stuff like that, toxic poisoning and stuff like that. Someone asked you, listen, what about the toxic poisoning about this vitamin A? What is the objection there? That they could be what? Harmed. But you guys don't have a problem with this vitamin A situation. Let me tell you something else. How many distributors in this room were around when Cambridge was around? A lot of you. Now, you guys are going to enjoy this. Remember when Cambridge was around, and then all of you started getting hit with this Cambridge deal, and they were asking you, they were saying, well, isn't it just like Cambridge? Remember that deal? What was the issue for those people? That they might be what? Harmed. Why? Because people were what? Dying on the Cambridge product. So what was the objection? They might die. You guys are coming up with some objections now, right? We've been blasted in the media. 4 people possibly linked to death with Herbalife product. Isn't that right? Toxic substances in the herbs and stuff like that. Isn't that right? What's the issue? Harm. What was the issue with Cambridge? Harm. But I tell you what did happen was this. You guys started getting hit with this Cambridge thing, and you know what you started doing? You started getting fed up with the Cambridge thing. You started adding some extra things into your presentation. Someone said, isn't it just like Cambridge? You said, no, it's not like Cambridge, because in Cambridge what you do is you take 3 shakes a day, only getting 330 calories a day, and that's all you get is protein. And we all know if you only get protein, your body starves of itself, so it's carbohydrates, it's fats, vitamins, minerals, and essential oils, and your body robs it from itself. Therefore, in our program, what you're doing is you're eating 2 shakes a day, but you also get your proper amount of carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals, and all the essential oils because you're taking 3 other tablets, and you also get to eat food, and so it's entirely different. And I've lost 40 pounds, and you want to lose some weight. Now, how many remember going through that?
Do this real quick. Trying to find the best lighting because, as y'all know, lighting is very important. I really should have had this prepared. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. All right, we clear? Clearly. All right. What's up? Damn. It's us 4, Fantastic 4. Shout out to the gang. Welcome to the Sunday call. It is September 30th. Sunday, September 30th. EOM. October starting up in about 5 hours. We have 5 hours left until the new month. So that's exciting. What's going on for anybody that's watching this call currently and who will watch this call in the future? Active Royalty member Jerry Cooper. Been on my nutrition plan for 4 years. 4.5 years, something like that. Dropped my body fat percentage 4%. Gained 4 pounds of lean muscle. Not really lean muscle, but weight. My first month was fired up. And was excited to talk to people about what I had going on. Excited about a business opportunity that would allow me to go ahead and perpetuate myself forward as far as financial reasons, right? I felt really good. I was excited, and I was ready to tell people about what I had going on. And I told everybody about what I did. I wrote my list down of people. I listened to my upline. He told me, write a list of everybody you know. I wrote a list down. I hit everybody up. And that was probably the easiest and the hardest thing for me to do because it was like, yeah, it's easier to write that list down, but it may be hard to reach out to them just for the simple fact of you don't know what people are going to say. You might be afraid of judgment, right? But I didn't care. I was just like, yo, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to post it on Instagram. I'll never forget. I laid it out all nice and stuff like that. This is when I don't know what it comes with any longer. It comes with the 3-day trials. It comes with the tea or the tablets. I think you have the option to choose. But back then, it used to come with the bars. The Formula One bars used to come with the H3O. It used to come with a liftoff. It used to come with I think that was it. Or you could buy the whole version and have shake. You could get 2 flavor shakes and then all the rest of the stuff that I just named. Anyway, so got it. Hit everybody up. This is what I'm doing. Posted on Instagram. People was like, I'll never forget one of my homies is like, ha ha ha, you ain't serious about it. I'm like, ha ha ha, watch what I do, watch me work. 4.5 years later, this is what it is now. Active World Team on the way to Global Expansion Team. Raising some Active World Team members on the line right now. Soon that'll happen. That was pretty awesome. So EOM, it's here. We got 5 hours left. What does it look like? Massive action, whatever that takes. I know that I got some things that I'm doing right after this that I got to do because I know I got to hit my 2,500 because I need my full royalties. I need my check. So pay me for doing the work that I did previously. Do it up front. You get paid later for it. That's awesome. The next level, awesome. The next year, in 1 year right now, Carlos, what level do you want to be?
Wait, what was that?
In the next year, 1 year from today, September 30th, 2019, what level in the world do you want to be?
I would like to be world team by then.
Awesome. Bridget.
Get team.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Takesha.
Be honest, get team.
Awesome. Amanda.
Can you hear me? Okay.
We didn't hear.
Oh, well, you raised your thumb and I said, did you hear me? I said, get team.
Awesome. So, get team. So cool. We got 3 get team members on the line in 1 year from now, and we have a world team member. That's awesome. So, check this out. The increments of what you got going on right now, the now is so important for what's going to happen in the year, right? So it only takes a little bit of time for you to reach that next level. It only takes the switch for you to be like, I'm sick of this. Let's go to work, right? It only takes the switch for you to be like, I'm tired of living like this. Let me do different. It takes the switch for you to be like, no matter what, I'll show up, right? So it only takes a few months of that action for that to go through. Because, my friends, it takes only intense focus. It takes intense work. It takes intense mindset, intense mentality that will allow you to be able to hold all of that and be able to perpetuate it onto the marketplace, onto your clients, onto your future teams that aren't here yet, onto the next person that you're going to talk to, right? So that's all it takes. So what is it? It's September 30th, about to be October 1st. 90-day plan. Essentially, your 90-day plan should be pretty much up. Pretty much, right? Something like that. They should be coming up very soon. 90-day plan going in. If you start one in October, November, December, awesome. You hit the new year right now because guess what? It's fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. So the end of the year right now, all of the work, all of the seeds that you're going to do right now is going to be planted and they're going to cultivate in the new year. Like, you got to be aware of that right now. What you're doing right now, because some people already gave up on 2018. Some people was like, you know what, I had goals of, whatever, and it's already about to be October. You know what, I'll just go after it 2019. Some people already quit, right? So the thing about it is, You got to be putting in the work now to when that person wants to pull the trigger, they pull it on you. And they're like, yo, I'm ready to get started in 2019. Like, obviously, we worried about October, November, December. We want to finish out 2018 strong. But you want to be thinking about 2019 as well. Like, okay, the work that I'm doing now will show later. And that's like a 90-day plan in reality. So the 90-day plan from now until then, you can work it. And in January, you can explode because everybody knows if you're into fitness, we're all into fitness. Everybody's like, I'm ready to get started, or new year, new me, yada, yada, yada. That's how I started my business. I started my business by plotting on the new year of 2014 in 2013. So I plotted like, yo, I'm about to start this challenge, whatever. I don't even think I was saying I was about to start a challenge. I was just about to say, let's get in shape for 2014. Let's do it. Right. So that allowed me, right, to be able to have something for the new year that eventually allowed me to hit supervisor in 4 months, which brought me into LDW, which I didn't know nothing about and know nothing about the business. I saw the business opportunity, took off from there, right? But it was the work beforehand that allowed me to flourish in the new year. So that could be you guys, right? And in turn, because of that, and not also with getting clients, getting team members, right? It'll allow you to build wide. So with you talking to people about the business opportunity, with you being locked in with the whole Herbalife Nation situation, I didn't even purposely make that rhyme, but whatever, right? The work that you do now will allow you to build wide. Now, everybody under you, that's a whole different situation, right? This your second, third, fourth, fifth line, whatever. That's the choice of the distributor. If they decide they want to go ahead and go forth, but you're not in control of what happens necessarily under you. You're in control of the system, right? You're in control of the system that the person comes into. You're in control of the culture the person that comes into. You're in control of the energy the person that receives, right? I had wrote something down about that. You're in control of that kind of stuff, but you're not in control of the choices. You're in control of signing up people wide, but you're not in control of having your people sign up people. So you know what? That second and third line down, of course you want them to win, but you got to worry about signing up that next person because you want to build stability. The stability, the safety in numbers is way better than just lines deep because, again, it's the choice of the distributor if they want to go for it or not. The rule has always been your people are only going to do about 30%, 20 to 30% of what you do. So therefore, in turn, you got to be giving it 120 just so that they can give it maybe half, right? So that's what it takes. Sometimes you got to be the hardest worker. Sometimes you got to be the person that shows up. Sometimes you got to come to STS by yourself. Sometimes you got to, you know what I'm saying, stay up late night till 11:56 a.m. or 11:56 p.m., 4 minutes before EOM to get that order in. Sometimes that's what it takes. But that will only allow the energy for the new person to come in. That'll only set the standard for them. So when they come in, that they know that this is what it takes. If this is what you want, as far as what you want. Because like I said, I know everybody on this call right now wants Prez. So therefore, in turn, that's what it takes. So if you bring in that new person, that's the standard that they know, right? And as the overall thing, you can be the example. You can control being the example of the newest person, whether it be your distributor or your silence distributor. Like LaKayla, for example. LaKayla hella looks up to Bridget, right? She's setting the example for her, even though I signed LaKayla up. So it's like, you never know who it's going to affect, and you never know how that's going to come around in the long run. You always want to be that person. So being locked in, right? It's 2019, not even 19. It's 2018. 10 years, it'll be, let's just say 11 years, 2030. Who plans on doing Herbalife in 2030? Who plans on doing this forever? That's the thing about it. Right. So the thing about it is, if you want to create a forever business, you got to be locked in. So what does that mean? You got to be talking about the business every day to people. You got to be talking about the products every day. You got to at least talk to some people every day, right? Now I can almost guarantee that some presidency members don't talk to people every day because they live in the presidency life. You earned it. That's the point, right? That's the goal. You want to be able to earn that lifestyle to where you can do what you want, work when you want to. But the forefront of that is being able to do the work every day, right? So imagine being a millionaire team member. You're making around $8,000, $10,000 a month into 2030. So in 2 years or in 1 year, we'll be Get Team, right? Individually Get Team members, individually. In another year, you should damn near be hitting millionaire team. What is that, 2020? Okay. You're making $8,000 a month doing Herbalife for 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. 20 months? For 120 months, they're giving you 8 bands a month, 10,000 a month for 120 months. That's a long time to be making that. That's a forever business. I'll take that, right? You traveling the world, you doing your thing. That's awesome. Dope. You speaking on stage. Awesome. You giving back to your family. Awesome. That is dope. You living that life. You may be talking to people some days. You may be like, look, I want to go shopping and chill out with my friends. Awesome. You have the ability to do that because you earned it, because you locked in. But the thing is, if you never lock in, you never get that lifestyle. You never get to go to the president's team vacations. You never get to go full expense paid trip to Aruba. I don't even know where Aruba's at on the map, okay? But it sounds like it's dope, okay? Do you know where Aruba's at on the map, Bridget? Go ahead, if you know.
It's in the Caribbean.
That's also amazing right there, the Caribbean. That's also right there amazing. So I want to be able to go ahead and do that, but you know what? It takes the work up front for you to be able to go ahead and foresee what that's going to be like. Committing to talking to people, right? Whatever that number is for you, 1 person a day, 2 people a day, the power of 2. Imagine what 7 numbers a week looks like if you're talking to 1 person a day. Not just having conversations on social media face-to-face, right? Because there's a bunch of people that I met face-to-face. I met Takesha face-to-face. Now, I didn't meet her on social media. I met Relly face-to-face. I met, who else? It's a lot of people I met face-to-face. I would say them, but they're maybe not too active or whatever, but most people I met face-to-face in reality, right? A lot of my clients I met face-to-face. Now, of course, I use social media. I get a lot of clients from social media, but nothing beats face-to-face because it's the raw, unfiltered version of you. You don't get to filter. On social media, people only show them winning on social media, right? That's the reality of it. Nobody shows that them losing when they're doing bad, when they took an L. Nobody shows that on social media. But when you in that real face-to-face market, that real life, whatever it is, right? You don't get to filter out your attitude. You don't get to filter out if you're having a bad day. You have 1 shot to get that person's number. You have 1 shot to be like, yo, this is what's going on with me. Let's talk about it, right? So you got to make it worthwhile. So that means your energy got to be here, which means your personal development got to be here in the morning. That sets your daily tone, if that makes sense, right? So that's kind of like, yeah, you can post on social media all day. You can post your products. You can post your body. Yeah, you popping. Awesome, dope. Nobody really knows the real you because they see social media. What is it going to be like when you walk out of the house and that person runs into you and they say, yo, lose weight. Ask me how. I want to lose weight. What you going to be like then? What's your conversation like? Are you awkward? Are you kind of skipping over your words, fumbling? Or are you coming off confident? Because you know you got the confidence in the products because you've been drinking them. You got some stupid results. You know about the history of the doctors. The Nobel Peace Prize award-winning doctor that's on our staff, 17th Surgeon General on staff, 40 to 50 doctors with degrees in nutrition to fitness, all that good shit, right? When you know that gives you more confidence when you talk to somebody because it allows you to be like, yeah, this is what's popping with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the facts. But if it was some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all been seeing this on social media that, what's that shit called? Bang, right? Bang drink. That's been blowing up out of nowhere. Where the hell y'all come from? Okay. Cotton candy, watermelon blast. Look, check it out. No, okay. We cool off of that. We don't know nothing. No carb. Like, look, check it out. We are about overall nutrition, cellular nutrition. We not cutting nothing out. We got it all popping. We don't know where that came from. We don't know how long that's been around. We got 35 years plus of research science behind us. 96 countries, 96 governments backing what we doing. Yeah, we're real. We got a Nobel Peace Prize award winning staff. Yeah, we're real. We sponsor one of the top athletes in the world. Yeah, we're real. So when you know that and you talk to people about the products and you know that what they've done for you is amazing and you feel you have an emotional attachment to them, that allows you to go out into the marketplace, and when you meet that person, you speak it with mad confidence because you're like, yo, you don't even know what you're about to get into. Now, mind you, you're not just laying it on them. You're not just throwing up on them, right? And by throwing up, I mean like saying too much. But when you talk to people, you're talking with confidence because you know what they've done for you. You know what it could do for them. And I think that's the most exciting part for me is because I know what it's going to do for you when you get it serious, when you take it serious. Like, I know you want to lose that weight. And I know when you commit to the program, you're going to feel amazing doing it. You got to be able to paint that picture for them because a lot of times they don't know what amazing feels like because most people haven't had that opportunity to get that. So now you got to realize that you going out into the marketplace, you're the bridge between the unhappiness, the self-doubt, the not being happy with who they are, how they look. When they look in the mirror, they're not excited. You know what I'm saying? Their health isn't that well. Self-esteem is just low, right? You got to realize when you go out, you're the bridge between that and everything that they want to be. So when you go out, you got to be like, yo, I can change somebody's life today. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. The bridge. Facts, man. You the bridge out here. You gotta be able to realize that and be able. You're a hope dealer. Yeah, we selling shakes. Yeah, we helping people get in shape. Awesome, dope. But we out here dealing hope to people that thought that they wouldn't have another opportunity or that didn't even know that there was an opportunity. How many people you done ran into that didn't know about Herbalife? I done ran into a gang of people that Herbalife, what is that? Yeah. Let me show you what it's about. Let me change your life. Let me talk to you about what I do. But this is the thing, though. You want to relate. You want to find out about that person. You want to find out their goals. What do you want to do? And wrap Herbalife around that to show that anybody can do this. Because, yeah, you're excited about what you want to do, but remember, they don't give a fuck about you and what you want to do. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't even know you. You met them out in the cold market. All they know is that you're fired up, you drink shakes, and you got a button that say lose weight, ask me how, or a button that say Herbalife, and you're fired up about it. How do I know this person not just trying to sell me? They don't know that. So you got to find out about that person. What is your goals? Tell me about them. And let's figure out how we can achieve that together because, look, I want to do something very similar. Because you want to find out their goals because when you find out their goals and you've been to the events, you've heard similar stories that might relate to this person. Now you can create that bridge for them. You're the vessel. You heard the stories. Now you just got to relate it and get that person in. yo, you want to talk about how you want to be able to create something for your family and pay an extra phone bill? Let's talk about how this caramel apple shake tastes. Because this is the key. First, this is the key. Second of all, let's talk about the caramel apple, actually. Let's actually talk about it. Now, I'm going to tell you, okay? When I first tried it, I was like, I was a little indifferent. I wasn't necessarily sure that it was, you feel me, the best thing out. I tried it a second time, and I'm like, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Because I believe Amanda's the one that told me. It tastes like apple cider. Like, it tastes like apple cider. And that's just dope in a shake form. And I'm like, okay, you know what? And once I was able to get that in my mind, like apple cider shake, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So now, when I talk to people about it, I'm fired up. And even if I wasn't fired up, before I even tried the shake, I posted it, right? It's a flavor that nobody tried. Somebody might be intrigued by that. I actually had 3 people order products because the new flavor came out. 3. If I would have never posted about it, they would have never got it. You see what I'm saying? If I would have never been like, oh yeah, it's coming out, let's do it. Like, I had people asking me about it before it even came out when I posted it. Like, oh, is it good? Like, bro, I don't even know. But you know what? When it come out, I'm going to let you know. So even if you don't know what it's going to be like, you got to be the first one on it. Because if you want your clients to get on it, you got to be on it first. You got to be the example for them. There's no reason why they should be fired up about the new flavor if their coach isn't fired up about the new flavor. Like, when pumpkin spice released, it released every year. Pumpkin spice come out every year. I am on it when pumpkin spice come out. Yo, it's back. How the song go? Guess who's back again. It's Eminem, right? Hella funny. Yeah, but every year it come out. I'm on it like it's brand new because there's somebody out there that's going to Starbucks to get their pumpkin spice latte. Somebody is, and I'm sure we all know somebody that do it. You don't need that this season. We got Herbalife coming. Now, obviously, they haven't said when it's releasing yet, but it's coming soon. I can guarantee it. It's coming soon. I would suggest you get about 2 or 3 of them for yourself, put them up, and then use them later. Because I still got a flavor from Mexico last year. It's cinnamon, canela. It's cinnamon flavor. But that's how you say it, Carlos? You speak Spanish? I hella just assumed that he spoke Spanish. But canela, I know it's cinnamon. Anyway, I still got it from last year, right? Because it's like, I don't know the next time I'm going back to Mexico. And at the time, I couldn't buy like hella. Well, really, I couldn't buy hella anyway because, you know, the flight or whatever back home. But I'm like, look, I'm getting at least that, and I'm saving it. It's been almost a year. I'm probably not going to have another shake for a while. But I know I got it on hand. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody's ever like, oh, what about an exclusive flavor? I got it. You see what I'm saying? So, and you also want to have them on hand too for if you buy like 3 or 4, whatever, you put them up. If somebody wants to purchase it from you, here you go. You can sell it right here on hand if you choose to do so, or you can just keep them. Like that roasted peanut, I don't know how long roasted peanut going to be out for. It's a limited edition. It do say it. I would suggest if you like it, cop some before they, you feel me, take them bitches off. Because they'll take them off without letting you know. They will not send an email saying we're taking any flavor off. They'll just do it. Roasted peanut, this new caramel apple, and pumpkin spice when they come out right now, them ain't just stapled flavors, okay? Banana caramel used to not be stapled. You feel me? So that just recently became a staple within the last 2 years, I believe. So that's that. And I'm not saying go broke Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go broke, stretch yourself to get the products because obviously that's not smart, right? But think about it like this. There's no reason why you should be broke because we all do Herbalife. What does that mean? Name one way, somebody right now, name one way we can get paid immediately. Go off mute right now, somebody.
This challenge for one.
The challenge is a way to get paid immediately. Yes, for sure. That is one way to get paid immediately. What's another way? Somebody.
Get a customer.
Retail. Yes. So, retailing is how we can get paid immediately, right? If you're like, damn, I am hurting for $50, $60, $100, $200, go talk to 10 people. Somebody go get with you. Go to the mall. Good look. If you are seriously needing of the money, right? You have, we already talked about this, you got the extra clips right here in your pocket. You can pull them out whenever. You can use them whenever. Go to where some people is at with your button fired up. Go listen to some Mark Hughes for about 10, 15 minutes. Go to the mall. Go to the marina. Go to wherever is popping. And go talk to about 10 people. Go talk to about 10. Yeah. Go talk to about 10 and go see what's popping with you. Give them a wellness profile because this is the thing you guys got to realize. You're always inviting somebody to something. When you're getting the number, you're inviting them to try the products. You're inviting them to an STS. You're inviting them to a workout, whether it be a fit camp or you're inviting them to come work out with you, right? So you're always inviting them to somewhere to where they can get some form of information about what you do. So again, if you go and get 7 numbers a day, that's what? 28 numbers a week? 28 numbers a month? Somebody will get started in the program. If you talk to 2, you'll get more. If you talk to 3, you'll get more. Like, instead of saying, oh, we're going to go talk to people, say I'm going to go get 10 numbers. Like, oh, we're going to talk to 10 people today. What if that conversation doesn't go in somewhere? What if that conversation is kind of like, yeah, that was a dead conversation. Oh, well, I talked to 10. All of them was dead conversations. I did my deal. How does the saying go? Don't get productivity confused with being busy. Some shit like that. I don't know. But essentially, if you said you were going to go talk to 10 people and all 10 of the conversations didn't lead nowhere, you need to go talk to 10 more. So in reality, why don't you get 10 numbers? That way you can invite them to something, whether it be a shake party, a workout, an STS, online HOM, a challenge, something, right? You want to be able to invite them to something. So if you don't have something in your area, you can go ahead and create it. Like back in the day, I didn't have something to invite to. I created a fit club. It was easy. Hey, I'm going to be at the lake at this time. If you want to come work out, do it. Because if you are doing the deal, people are going to come work out with you. If your results show that you know what you're doing, people are going to come work out with you. You don't need to be super a nutrition savvy person. You don't need to have a degree in nutrition. You don't have to go to school for nutrition to get results in Herbalife. And just so you guys are clear, right? You guys got to have some basic knowledge about nutrition, obviously. Some. But like I'm saying, ain't nobody really about to press you and be like, yo, like, show me your fucking papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me your degree. That's not going to happen, right? And you don't need to have that to get results. You don't need to be a guru to get results. You don't need to be a guru for want people to work out with you. But you do got to be approachable. That is something that you do have to be approachable. You do have to be inviting. You do have to be, how do I say, attractive, and not when I say attractive, not in the sense of, oh, I think they're attractive, but it's like, oh, that person looks cool. Like something that they do is attracting me to them in whatever form the attraction may be, right? And the reality is, a lot of you girls, you three girls, right? You guys are going to have people on you that are going to want to be around you because of how you look. That's just what comes with it. That's just like, if you didn't know that now you know, okay? People are going to try and test you just because they want to be around you because they think you're attractive. Now, it's up to you to be able to turn that into something. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to flip it. You can't just be like, oh, okay, like, I got a boyfriend, or I'm not interested. Like, no. Tell bruh to come down to STS. Tell bruh to join that challenge, okay? Tell bro, like, look, bro, if you want my attention, you got to get on a program, bro. Flip it, work it, however you got to do, because at the end of the day, if they're not going to mess with you, that's their intentions wasn't for that anyway. So if they coming at you straight up like, oh, you beautiful, da-da-da-da, whatever, you need to come at them straight up like, look, you need to get on a program. You want my attention. Or sign them up as a PM. Right? That's probably the easiest thing you can do. Sign up as a PM like, look, bro, I need you to sign up, do this, and that, da-da-da-da, 35. You're going to automatically get the goodie package in the mail. Awesome. Tell me how you like it. Like, I personally can't tell you how to flip it because obviously it depends on what they're saying and whatever. But you have to have the ability to flip it. Like, you can't just dead the situation off. You got to be able to at least give it a chance for them to turn into something that's valuable, whether it be a client, a preferred member, or a distributor, right? You always got to be thinking business. Like, you got to almost get consumed with it, right? Because you don't hit President's team on accident. Like, that's just what it is. You don't hit Prez team. Oh, yeah, I was just having a great time, and I don't know, my organization just kept growing. Yeah, fucking right. Okay? That's not what it's going to be. It definitely takes attention and all that shit. So you got to be thinking that when you talking to these people about, oh, this could be my next diamond. Oh, this could be my next client. Oh, this could be my next PM, et cetera, right? Yeah. And again, that also comes at the end of the day, coming down to getting your own results. Like, what does your results look like? Raise your hand if you got results. You got to be posting them shits. Takesha, what's up? We need you to get results, baby. We need you to get results, period. Like, that's what I need from you. I need that, okay? Because the results is the main thing. The results is the main thing because it's like, okay, I see them talking about helping people. I see them posting about whoever's results, whoever this person is getting results. But what does her results look like? Or what does their results look like? What does his results look like? You gotta have the physical proof of this is what happened for me. Because then it makes it real for that person that knows you. And like I'm saying, you don't gotta be a guru. You don't gotta be perfect. But you gotta have something to show. It don't gotta be, you feel me? Like, you don't have to, just using you as an example, you don't have to be where you are now and then be fucking show stage ripped to show your before and after. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't got to be that dramatic. It can be, you know, this is my 2-week results. This is my 30-day results. But you got to show the results. And that also come from you using the products. And that also come from you being locked in. You feel me? Being just locked in with the whole shit. Like, oh, my personal consumption level is high. My belief in the business, well, one, not even the business. My personal consumption level is high. My belief in Herbalife is high. I feel good. So now when I talk to people, my confidence is high. right? So my results end up being high. And I'll just start from more belief and more usage of the products first. So, but like I was saying, you ain't got to go broke. But some stuff go fast. BevMix goes fast. Rebuild goes fast. Liftoff goes fast. Achieve bars. Them shits be gone the next day. What? Them come with 6 in the pack. Herbalife really need to do something about that. Like, I need to write a letter. You feel me? Like, bro, at least put 8 in there. At least 10. 6? Simone, what? What? What happened? Oh, okay. So, right, I gotta write a letter to them. I'm like, bro, like, you feel me? 6? I know they damn good, but 6 though? Like, I need at least 8, bro. You feel me? I eat like almost 2 a day. I want one right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but my belief in the products is high. So when if anybody talks about, oh, I got my protein bar, I'm automatically interjecting like a T bar, right? I'm just being reckless with it. A Cheese bar. They don't even know what a Cheese bar is. They talk about, oh yeah, the Quest cake batter, a Cheese bar, right? Because it's that good, because I know what it's going to do for you. Yo, you put it in a microwave for 15 seconds, 13 to 15 seconds, that chocolate chip is going to melt, bro. But again, you got to know that it's going to do that. You have to experience it first for you to be able to be so excited to tell the next person. Personal consumption level high. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I can look at all y'all personal consumption orders to see what y'all order for personal consumption, right? I mean, at the end of the day. But I don't need to do that because I know you guys are ordering personal consumption. And if you're not, you can start to do it within the next 4-ish hours before EOM or after EOM to start the month. Because if you're ordering your personal consumption, your main whatever on the later half of the month, you might not be as serious about what you got going on. Because you want to keep your results on point. So when somebody talks about do the products work, you can lift them up, show them the abs. Or you can turn around, show them the bubble butt. Right? Or you can flex on them, show them the, you feel me, the bicep. Right? You wouldn't believe people we talking about do Herbalife work. I show them my before photo immediately. I'm ready to show it. Look. Because the results is stupid. Because look, check it out. Yes, I worked hard. Yes, I ate right. But the products is what guided me in that direction. The products is what fueled me to keep going. What's up, man? So, yeah, your personal consumption at the end of the day got to be high because everything feeds off of you using the products. Everything feeds off of you and the energy that you put out. Because what you think is real, again, what you think is real. So it's kind of like if you operating on the sense of, I don't really feel that good today. I don't want to talk to people. People not going to respond to you how you want them to. So if you feeling, if you're doing your personal development every day, right? You showing up, you using what you learned from this call, applying it to your Monday, you do your personal development, you have your tea and aloe or tea and liftoff with your shake in the morning, right? You woke up when you said you was going to wake up. You reached out to your clients, you doing your follow-up, right? Everything's flowing. Yeah, I'm down 5 pounds. Yeah, I dropped a pant size. You ready to get it cracking. You're ready to get it cracking if that's what your morning looks like. But if your morning don't look like that, if you don't get up until 10:30 in the morning and you don't do your personal development and you don't make your shake, you're not going to be fired up about the opportunity because you're not even operating on the system, on the system settings that you're supposed to be. You want your car to be running how it's supposed to run. It take 91, you putting in 87. But you want it to perform, though. You see what I'm saying? You are the luxury car. You are your dream car. You are the Jaguar. You are the Ferrari. You are the Aston Martin. Don't put no cheap ass 87 Arco gas in your tank, okay? Or even worse, right? Don't put in the don't put in the gas that you don't even. It's not even franchised. It's just in your city. Who got that gas station that's just in your city where it's only in your city? It's not nowhere else. Like San Leandro gas station. That ain't nowhere else except San Leandro. Right? That's not the gas I want in my car. I need Chevron with Techron. Okay? 91. I need Chevron with Techron 91 because you know what? I'm a Ferrari. I'm an Aston Martin, and I only take the best. Therefore, in turn, that cheap shit don't even run in my system. I can't even put it in. I won't even look that way, actually. When I pull up to the gas station, I don't even look at nothing except the Supreme Premium, okay? That's how you have to look at your life and how you operate in the daytime. That's how you have to look at it. Was that a lightweight bar? I think it might have. That's good. That's good. I'm happy that you guys like that one. That was a lightweight bar. But in reality, though, let's bring it back. That's how you got to look at your day. The 91 Chevron with Techron is you waking up at 6 a.m. Is you drinking the tea. Is you having the shake. Is you posting on social media. Is you doing the personal development. Is you following up with the clients. Is you posting, I'm about to get my day started. What's up? I got a challenge starting on the 8th. We got 1 week until the challenge starts. What's up? Let's get it cracking. Who's getting in? Are you talking about it to people? Are you fired up? Because if you're not fired up, there ain't no reason for them to be fired up. It ain't no reason for them to get in. They just did it last time. What's going to make it better this time? You, us, together. Do it 24 crew. Apply pressure. We don't just say that for no reason. That's the motto for a reason. There's a reason behind everything. It has to be. There is no hollow meanings. There's solid substance behind it. And therefore, in turn, you have to back it with good shit. Hello. So you got to come with it every day. Consistently every day. The days that you don't want to, come with it. That's the days we need you to come with it more. When you feeling like, oh, I don't feel like talking to nobody today, that's the day you need to go talk to most people. When you feeling like, I don't know if I want to go to this event, it's so far, that's the day you need to show up because they're talking about something that's going to change your life. When you don't feel like following up, that's the day that person about to order a huge program. When you don't feel like talking to that person, that's the person that's going to sign up and that's going to take you all the way to press. That's just how the universe works. When you tired is when they tested you. They're going to see if you want it. But if you acting like you don't want it, they best believe they're not going to give it to you. Because, look, the thing about it is, right, this is the beautiful part about it. You can't cheat the grind. It knows how much you've given, and it knows how much you haven't. It's not going to pay you for nothing that you ain't put down for. You got to pay in advance if you want to win in the long run, okay? They don't take no empty loans. We don't want that check to bounce. Look, check it out. That check got to have some substance to it, okay? You got to pay in advance for this. If you want results, it's going to take a little bit more time. You get an instant result from the lack of discipline. I think I've said that before. Have you heard me say that before? Instant result from the lack of discipline. You want results? It's going to take a little bit of time. If you don't want no results, don't do nothing. It's going to happen right there for you. Nothing. If you want nothing, do nothing. Instant nothing to get instant nothing. Hello. But if you want life-changing experiences, you want monumental memories, you want amazing, astronomical things to happen in your life, it's going to take a little bit of time. But the thing about it is, check this out. This is the huge part. Get me. Listen, I'm taking y'all there. The time is going to pass anyway. Two years from now, the time is going to happen anyway. 2020 going to be here anyway. September 30th, 2020 will be here in 2 years no matter what you do in between. So what you do in between will determine the outcome for you and what your life look like. It's up to you to change your life. All questions are good questions. If no questions, it's EOM. Let's get to it. Go ahead and unmute. I'm hot as hell. That light got me sweating.
I was gonna say you look like you're breaking a sweat over there, dropping all those bars.
Right. Because you know what? I'm fired up about this. This fires me up. Seeing all you guys on Sundays, fire me up. Because I remember what it used to be like when I didn't have nobody to call on Sundays. When there was no team and it was just me by myself. And I'm like, damn, am I going to be able to do this? Damn, are people going to ever want to sign up with me? Damn, am I ever going to be able to make it? I used to think about that kind of stuff, right? And I used to say, whenever I get a team, I'm going to give them my all no matter what. I'm going to show up no matter what. That's why I show up on Sundays. For you guys. It's not even about me anymore. It's about you guys. I want to see you guys hit Get Team. I want to see you guys hit Active World Team. I want to see you guys get that 500 extra bonus check. Get you the caramel apple if you haven't got it already. But you know what I'm saying? I want to see you guys be able to do that. Because I know what it was like when I hit it. And it was like, yo. It was dope because Active World Team is essentially baby press team. If you can do Active World Team over and over again, you'll hit President's Team. That's what it is. Active World Team over and over and over again. If you can continue to build a new Active World Team member in your business over and over and over again, you will hit you will hit President's Team. So because I've experienced that little bit, right, it only makes me want to get to President's Team even more. And it only wants me to help you guys get to where I'm at and essentially get to President's Team as well. Because it's like I'm saying, it's not about me, it's about the donation. It's about the donation to everybody. It's about giving back. Your donation to the cause, the donation to the team cause is the questions, right? The questions and the applying of what you learn is the donation to whoever the speaker or the mentor may be, right? So a lot of times I be thinking to myself like, damn, I don't know what I'm going to say or whatever. Like I may plan or whatever and I'd be like, damn, I ran out of something to say. And then somebody may ask me a question and then I start going off about that. You see what I'm saying? That's the donations to the call that makes everything way greater. So for the people that are on the team currently that'll watch this call in the future, tonight, tomorrow, and for the newest person that's not even on the team yet that doesn't know about Herbalife that may happen to watch this call in the future, the questions that they'll ask in the future, the question that you guys ask now will bring some form of clarity to them to, again, perpetuate them into the next level, whatever that may be. Active World Team, Global Expansion Team, Millionaire Team, or Senior Consultant, Qualified Producer, Supervisor, Active Supervisor. So, yeah, that's what it's about. It's about that. It's about getting better. It's about giving back, and it's about donating, and it's about your team and how you can help them get what they want. Because I'm going to tell you guys a secret if you didn't already know. If you help everybody get what they want, you'll get what you want. You guys ever think about that? Do you guys ever hear me? I always ask you guys, what do you guys want? What is your lifestyle like? What do you want your life to be like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? In 1 year, what level do you want to be? Global Expansion Team? Awesome. $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month, depending on what your business looks like. Awesome. Dope. Jorge, 1 year from now, what level do you want to be in a business? Is he frozen or I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because I know Jorge be on it. I'm gonna just say he's frozen. Actually, I think it is frozen because he ain't moving right now. But whatever. So if you hear, oh, you're back. Okay, awesome, dope. 1 year from now, where do you want to be?
The one above supervisor.
Active supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nah.
World team.
Yeah. World team?
World team?
World team.
See?
I-
World
Yeah.
team. 1
Wait.
year.
All right, you and
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, for sure, world team, and with no excuses, every week in fit camps for sure. You know me. I'm used to coaching the big classes at other gyms, so hopefully Herbalife is the door that I use to create something for myself, where I'm not going into somebody else's environment. It's something else that we create.
Facts. See what I'm saying? That's his goal. Again, he wants to be able to create that community for him, that fitness community, because that's what he enjoys doing. So therefore, in turn, if that's what he wants to do all day, he needs to be able to create that lifestyle income business that will allow him to have the time freedom, financial freedom to give him the avenue to be able to pursue his dreams. Y'all like the hand movement that I just had right there? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So therefore, in turn, if he wants to be able to do that, he's going to have to hit certain levels in the business, right? And at World Team, you can be making money at World Team. Like, just because you're at World Team doesn't mean you can't make $3,000, $5,000 a month. That doesn't mean that. Because remember, your income is based upon, at World Team, essentially, your retail and your wholesale, because you haven't hit 10K royalties yet because you're not an active royalty member. So think about it like that, right? You don't have to be, you don't have to have a supervisor team to make money. You could be having a gang of clients. You could be having a gang of preferred members to where your wholesale check and your retail equals out to whatever, $2,000, $3,000 a month. You're going to be working a little bit harder for sure. There's no doubt about it. For a fact, you're going to be working a little bit harder. But there's nothing saying that's not possible for you. You see what I'm saying? I would suggest, this is just a suggestion, right? I'm not saying I know it all, but it kind of makes sense. Sign people up. Make it easier. Team. It'll make it easier. Now just imagine you got a person that's like, I'm doing 7,500 no matter what. Ha! What was the notes on that? I don't know if I didn't even share them. 7,500 wholesale check, $7,500 wholesale or not. Okay. If you have somebody in your downline doing 7,500, right, as a supervisor, let's just break it down as a supervisor. You get 5% of 2,500, which is 125. Double that is 250. Triple that is 375. So Herbalife is going to give you $375 from this one person doing their 7,500 no matter what, not including your retail, not including your wholesale, not including the other supervisors that you have. $375 for sure coming to you on a check next month. That'll help fuel whatever you need to fuel, whether it be the supplies for the workout, the cups, the board that you need to write on, you feel me, the rent that you need to pay, whatever. You feel me? You got it, right? $375, you're getting that. That's your own residual income. Residual, my friend. That's what we're going after. We want residual income. Because again, like we said last week, you got residual bills. You go on vacation for 2 weeks, the landlord don't care. I want my full rent. I want my full rent. I don't care if you was gone for 2 weeks. It's not my problem. I want my full rent. We don't care if you didn't use the water all month. I want my full water bill. Oh, you barely use the PG&E? Awesome. Pay me anyway. team allows residual. Residual is the name of the game. Bless you, girl. I see you. I see you over there. You feel, I got you. Okay. Residual is the end of the game because that's stuff that you didn't have to work for. Like you put in the work beforehand. You went out to the mall 3 years ago and found that person that took the business on one. You see what I'm saying? You did the work already. And now Herbalife is going to forever pay you for it. You showed this person an opportunity. You changed their life. You deserve to have life-changing income for changing this person's life. You deserve it. That's why they're going to pay you for it for the rest of your life. Residual. It sounds about right to me. I don't know about y'all, but that kind of sounds right to me. If Bridget makes $10,000 a month because I gave her the opportunity, it only seems right that I get some form of income from that. It only seems right. It would be selfish if not. So imagine if you could go change 10 people's lives by the Herbalife income story or by the Herbalife income opportunity. Think about it like this, deeper than the results, right? If you could change somebody's life by the income opportunity. Think about that. Ooh, I just thought about that right now, even myself. If you could change somebody's lifestyle, I have a story. I can't tell the full story because I fully don't all the way remember it. But Bridget basically told me a story in the sense of where her and her mom went to go get a dog or some shit like that. And Bridget pulled out this fat ass wad of cash like, Mom is good, I got it. You feel me? Where her mom was like, where'd you get that money from? And she's like, it's my Herbalife money that I saved up. For the simple fact that Bridget is able to pull out the wad of money and say, Mom, don't trip, I got it, that fires me up. Now imagine on a bigger, grander scale that it was not only the dog, but it was the mortgage on the house. It was the car note of her dream car. It was the expense paid trip to Ireland, right? It was the $5,000 that she dropped on her Olympic gym setup that she got in her house. 10,000, 15,000, right? The dog was just a small representation of what the future can be for her. If that makes sense, right? So it's kind of like, imagine if you could do that same thing with the dog for 10 people. Imagine if you guys had 10 Bridgets frontlined in your business right now. 10 frontline supervisors, when they finally got it, they took off and hit supervisor. Imagine what that would do for your business because of the income opportunity, because I introduced her to one product at first, which was the Prepare, because I knew she was an athlete and that could help her with her performance. You got to relate certain products to certain people that they'll be able to be like, yo, it makes sense. This is awesome. I couldn't come to Bridget and be like, yo, try the Bev mix first. Out of everything that we got, try the Bev mix. No, it wasn't going to work for her. She needed something that was going to excite her, that's going to get her going. Yo, I got Prepare. I know you're an athlete. You be waking up in the morning doing them, you feel me, hammer throws, right? You need energy for them hammer throws. Girl, I got you. You know what? I got some dope shit that I can send you. Ha! Look at her. She's the supervisor. She's building people on the team right now, all because of one product. And she was able to get her a dog out of that situation. That sounds like a win to me. And if you can help more people win, the thing about it is, it's not about the dog. It's about her being able to do something that she wanted to do that she wasn't able to before because of the opportunity, if that makes sense. So if you can help 10 more people do that, what does that do for you? If you can help 10 more people change their life financially, whether it be on the most grand scale or the most minuscule scale, if you can help change their life somewhere in that spectrum, right, you'll be able to, change your own life. All questions is good questions. If you have no questions, it's EOM, 4 hours left. If you have questions, ask them. If not, it's cool. Again, If you ain't got the caramel apple, damn, I just hella spilled some on my couch. I'm still a player though. Look, players fuck up. Okay. Anyway, all questions are good questions. If no questions, it's all good. EOM, it ends in 4 hours. If you need me, call me for whatever support you need. Run promos, whatever you got to do it. If you don't know what to do, get with your upline. And if your upline don't know what to do, get with me. Okay. Other than that, it's awesome. Send this to your people. I'll post it in the chat actually, so you don't got to send it to your people. I will see you guys. LDW, who's going to look, check it out. There's still time. Look, real quick. I know I'm over time and all that shit. I understand. Look, LDW, there's still time to qualify. NorCal's is this weekend. I don't know when SoCal's is. I don't know when Vegas is. You feel me? I don't know. I know when NorCal's is, which is this weekend coming up. It's going down. 20K Executive President's team member Jonathan Weber and Executive President's team member James Woods. 2 black males from Compton, California. It's going to be dope. Get there by any means necessary. You got today and the rest of the week to go. Let's do it. Hit me up. I'm going to post this in the chat. I'm going to see you guys. Let's get to it.